back to my channel. My name is Jayme and I am a mama with a budget. So thank you for joining me on my return to YouTube. Yay! I know it has been some time since I've been away, so I did need to take a short break from YouTube for a couple of reasons, but I'm back. So before I get to the actual stuffing, there will be a couple of things that I should go through and explain before I get to the actual stuffing, because some things are going to be a little bit different. So I have decided to move to a cashless cash stuffing system. So it means that I'm not using any Australian banknotes. I'm using 100% prop notes. So in order to do that, and this was also kind of a reason why I was a little bit delayed in coming back to YouTube, very minor reason really, it's more of an excuse than anything, was I wanted to design some prop notes, so in the smaller denominations. So anyone that has seen my Instagram recently has seen that I have created some smaller denominations. So I'm just going to pull this over now. So I am still in the process of cutting a lot of them, so they're not really that as chunky as what these look like at the moment. So now I have a $1, which is this one here. Oh, do you know how long it took me to find a colour to do the $1 note? It was the last one that I did. Originally, I wasn't going to do one, but then later decided I would add it in, and I just couldn't pick a colour because I'd done every other colour so far. Anyway, never mind. So now we've got a $5. A little cutie. Is that a chipmunk or a squirrel? I'm not sure. So now we've got a 10. This beautiful lime green. We now have a 20. So for anyone who has any of my 10K prop notes, you would recognize this little design here with the turtle. So I loved this color, but I couldn't find another picture that went so well with this color. So I did redesign the 10K note. So the back of the 10K is now different, which I will show you in a moment. So this is now the front of the 20 and the back. So the original designs for the 10K are still available, but once they are all sold, it will move to the new design permanently. So this is now the 50. This one. So I'm still cutting a lot of these, that's why they're still out. So the new 10K, so the front is still the same. It's just the back is now this one. So I've got a little froggy on his little lily pad. So that's now the back of the 10K. And the 20K note. So I've got this one now as well. So, and then on the back is some cute little puppy dogs and a little pussycat. All right, so they're the new prop notes. So I have already gone to stuffing and replacing the original notes over with the prop notes. So I have also done a big reshuffle of my binders. So what I have decided on is I wanted to simplify it because I was starting to get overwhelmed with the amount that I had going, and I was feeling like a failure when I wasn't able to stuff every single one for extended periods of time. So I wanted to take the pressure off myself, and I know that's silly and it was something that I put on myself, but nonetheless it's something that I needed to do for me to make me feel successful in what I'm doing with my cash stuffing. So I have simplified down to 3 binders. So what I have now is, so my purple is still my high priority, but it's also a majority of it being house or home related expenses. So that's what the purple one is and still is. So my green is now one savings challenge and some low priority sinking funds. And the blue is birthdays and holidays. So kids' birthdays, hubby's birthday, Christmas, Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day. When those things roll around, will be in here. So there will be ones getting swapped out as the seasons go through. Alrighty, so let's get to stuffing, everybody. Let's do it. All right. So over time as well, I am going to slowly start moving the colours over, I think, just to try and make things a bit more simple. Alrighty, so let's move on to the actual stuffing. So I am in the process of trying to figure out, so previously I was doing everything weekly, but I am trying to work out whether or not I want to do fortnightly, just to try and make things feel more stuffed, like I'm putting more amounts in each time. And also because I do have a fortnightly pay schedule, so it does kind of make things a bit easier, but it also makes it feel less like my pay is every 2 weeks, when every Friday it's like payday when I was chopping it in half and stuffing each week. But trial and error, let's see how we go. All right, so for car maintenance, we are going to be putting in $20 into car maintenance. So these are going to be getting redone as well. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but I think I am going to try and simplify it. I might laminate them as well, so I'm not having to reprint and recut all the time. I can just wipe them down. You're going to be putting 20 into car maintenance, which is going to give us up to $240. I don't even know what the date is anymore. It doesn't matter. So this is also going to be getting a bit of a big big reduction. I don't have very good brain skills right now. But I had a flat tire on the way home from work on the side of the freeway last week. And luckily, Michael hadn't started work yet. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning. So he came out and changed my tire on the side of the freeway. And it was raining. And it was, I felt so bad calling. But he came down, helped me, change my tire over for me. But now I need a new tire. So next time we do this, it's probably not going to be $240 anymore. But at the moment, it's $240. So we have $100, $200, $220, $240. So we're going to pop that one in here. So again, big notes to the front as always. So I'm in the process of also trying to figure out whether or not I want to, well, I know I want to get a Cricut, but whether or not I want to do new versions of these. Like I've seen ones on Etsy and on YouTube of people where they've got the name on the front, then they've got the cute little border. I think that's really cute. But whether or not I want to actually go through the effort of doing that or not, I don't know yet. But I know I definitely want a Cricut for Christmas. And I told my husband that. So you better be listening. All right, so let's pop car maintenance away. So fully funded car rego. So that is ready to be paid. So I'm going to be starting that one again shortly. So I will need to scrub all this one out. But for the time being, I'm going to start again and pop my 20 in. So this one isn't going to be fully funded anymore. But I will fix that. Fully funded also was dental, but both boys have had dental visits at the school and daycare, both of which were $99. So both boys have just had that done. So they are now going to be, it's going to be $200 less. So for that reason, let me just bear with me a minute. I'm going to pause and I'll be right back while I have this. Alrighty, so I've just cleared no, I haven't. I haven't done it right at all. So I've got 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 120, 140, 160, 180, 2. But I am going to be putting 40 back in, so that's okay. I have done it right. Okay. So, I love red, but it is so hard to get rid of. I don't know if it's just my sanitizer or what it is, but my goodness, it's not easy to get rid of. So we've got the 40 that we're popping in. So I should have gone through and counted this. So 80, 160, I think it's 320. Yeah. 8, 16, 24, 32. So 320 is going to be sitting in dental right now. So let's pop that in. So we're starting dental again. Home improvement. I'm not doing home improvement this week. This is a new one that's going to be starting over. Medical. So medical took a big dive over the last couple of months. So I should make mention that it was fully funded, but I have had quite a few tests done lately which aren't fully covered by Medicare. They are expensive and you get a little bit of money back, but nothing really, anyway. But it has taken a decent dive. So at the moment I have $68 in there. So that's what's in there at the moment, but I am going to be putting 50 in. So as of the next pay, I will try and round it back out so that it's not so, I might put those here and pop this one out. So now what we have is 100, 110, 115, 16, 17, 18 sitting inside medical right now. So again, we're going to be building this one back up. So in the coming weeks, this will start getting extra ones done to it. I'm going to just start doing things in purple, as I said, from now on. Just so I'm not diving for colours anymore. All right, so we've got that sitting in here now. So school is going to be getting 20 this week, because I do have some excursions coming up for Mr. Jackson at school. So I'm going to be popping 20 in here. So now in school, we have 100, 150, 70, 180 sitting in here now. So let's pop that in. And again, so these are all going to get recolored over. Oh, yeah, this never stopped, by the way. The whole time while I was still doing things by myself. This isn't for show, by the way. This isn't a YouTube thing that is... No, it happens even when I'm not filming. I don't even know what the count is anymore, but I will go back and check, and I'm going to update the scoreboard. All right, emergency. So emergency at the moment is sitting on $7.50. So emergency never got touched, but it is going to be getting 50. So we're going to be colouring in 2 of those. So this, again, I know I've mentioned in other videos, but this is one that is never going to be stopped. It's never going to be fully funded. It's always going to be continuously stopped. When it's finished, it's going to start again. So at the moment, we have 500, 750, 800. $800 sitting in our emergency funds, which is good. Feels good to have a decent amount sitting in emergency for whatever life throws at us. 1 month of bills. So this one currently has $980. So it is going to be getting its 70. All right, so let's get 70. I'm just going to pop this over to the side. Maybe we'll drop. So we'll swap those 2 over for a 250, which is just sitting here. Swap those over. Oh, hang on. And pull out 1,000. Oh, I think it's my first 1,000. Yeah, it would be. Yay! And then my 2, and then the 50s. All right, we have $1,050 and 1 month of bills. So again, this one is just month ahead on all my personal bills or my portion of the house bills. All right, so that's that one done and dusted. All right, so next what we're going to jump into is holidays. So the only one that's going to be getting anything in here is Christmas. So Christmas is going to be getting 40. So everything else is going to be not touched. So again, all that's sitting in here at the moment is birthday party and each of the kids and Michael's birthday savings. But again, there's going to be things like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, anything like that is going to be in here. So let's colour in. Oh, I feel funny doing that one. This one, for now, I'm just going to do the cream. I can't. So 2 are getting coloured in for this one, because as I said, for this stuffing, it's going to be fortnightly. All right, so there was 500 exactly sitting in this one. It's now got 540. Oop. There we go. So 540 sitting inside here now, which is nice. So as I said, so my payday did just come through. So I get paid every second Friday. All right, so that's it for this one. So last one we're going to be going through is the low priority. So with this one, there is only one. So I am going to touch on this one. So I was starting a 15K challenge for myself to Disneyland for the kids, for myself and for all of us really. But recently, when was it? It was last week. Michael was on TikTok and he watched someone do the, was it 10K in 100 days? I'm like, that's just ridiculous, Michael. Between us, neither of us could even make that. But he's still determined. He wants to try and do 10K in 100 days. And then he's like, I want you to do it too. I want to motivate myself by you doing it, because we're both very competitive people. We really push each other when it comes to things like that. So we've decided that we're both going to do a 10K challenge. First to 10K wins. So his approach is to try and get it done in 100 days, which is, I think it's 14 weeks. So he's trying, but if it's not going to happen, but he's going to give it a good hot crack. So good on him. I'm just going to try and knock out as many as I can, as fast as I can. So any leftover money I do have is going to be going into this. So same with any sales I make on Etsy, is going to be going straight to this. So if anyone wants to help me beat my husband, then jump onto Etsy and make a purchase. But we're going to aim to do this together, and then whoever reaches it first, or the first to give up, has to treat the winner to a day of their choice. So Michael's would be in a nice golf course out somewhere for the day. Mine would probably be just a day of pampering myself, getting a massage, getting, a pedicure. Some real me time is going to be mine, which is going to happen. I'm going to win because I'm just going to, because I don't want to lose. But after that, once we've completed that, we are going to keep doing it, and we're going to get a house. We're going to put a house deposit together. So it's one of those things that we've started, and then things happen, and then the money we've had just gets spent on something else. So we're sort of went on the wayside for a couple of years, especially with COVID and everything. But now we're back on focusing on trying to get a house deposit, put a nice healthy house deposit. So we're not going to look at anything till we've hit 60K. So we're going to do 3 lots of the 10K each. Once this one's been finished. So he wants to do the first one where I think I'm going to use this for a new car, whereas he wants to get a nice set of golf clubs or improve the ones that he's already got. Anyway, so I do have $20 left over from everything that I have put away so far. So with that, I'm going to colour some of these in. So this one's not laminated at all. So 20, so let's see, so 2, 4 is 6, 16, 20. Oh, perfect. So I'm going to colour these 3 in. Awesome. All right, so I do have some already coloured in the one that I'd started for Disneyland. To me, it's unfair advantage. I don't want to do that. I don't want to win by being ahead and being deceptive. So that's going to stay in the Disney savings. Yay, we got $148 for Disneyland. Yay. But again, I'm going to try and smash this out as fast as possible. So there isn't really going to be anything else in the low fund. I'm going to do 50 in the car, sorry. 50 on the car, and then the rest is going to be on this one, on the 10K. So let's colour in the 50. Beautiful. All right, so that is everything we're doing at the moment. So, all right, everybody. So thank you for joining me. It feels good to be back and be able to connect with everybody again. It feels really, really good. So I do want to tell everybody the biggest reason why I haven't been around on YouTube lately is because I am pregnant. Yay! So I am past the first trimester now, but the first trimester was brutal. I couldn't get off the couch. I was so sick. So the last thing I wanted to do was sit at a desk and talk, when every time I open my mouth, I just, so, so in the next video, you will start seeing, savings challenge, sinking funds for baby related things. So this is baby number 3. So a new car is definitely going to need to happen. It doesn't need to, I just really, really want to. But car seats and things, but they are things that are going to start making an appearance and may start making an appearance on my Etsy store as well. So stay tuned for that. But thank you so much, guys, for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.